Dawn, dawn, dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. डॉन का इंतजार तो 11 मुल्कों की पुलिस कर रही है, लेकिन एक बात समझ लो, डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल नहीं, नामुमकिन है.
My name is Manoj J Lekhi. So my biggest learning in this scope camp was to become number 2 in my life. I've got little bit attachment to number 1. So I will be detached to number 1 and I'll be practicing how to become number 2. Secondly, my learning about there are a lot of people like they criticize
Continue sharing.
you know,
I've got 10 minutes
everywhere.
walk with
you know.
Rameshwar.
So this time I learned like to appreciate those people who are criticizing you, and then you can pass on your prana to them. This is a very powerful learning for me. It's an eye opener for me, which I never thought that this can also be happen. And this thing is also written somewhere. I was not aware about that. This was the biggest opening for me. About the tractor journey was superb. I enjoyed. Normally, whenever I go in the sun, sinus is always with me for 48 hours to 72 hours. But this time, sinus came and I gave that detachment, how to surrender to the universe. And within, I think, less than 24 hours, sinus was not with me. So this was also a very good learning for me.
My name is Rishi Punjabi from Mumbai, Bandra. What do you think? Was it good or I was acting? The same thing in my mind is from last couple of months. It was going like I'm passing it down, but consciously I'm passing on. But the feeling was somewhere down. I was not letting it go. But this camp really shook me, and this passing on was like so easy. It never felt like this before, And now passing on is like everything is like energy, and I'm seeing everyone as divinity, and it's just so beautiful. Thank you for everything, everyone.
My main takeaway in this thing was two main takeaways. One was a vision for yourself is very harmful and detrimental. Vision for everyone else and for including everybody else is what you should always have, and that's what you should go for. Second thing is always be number 2. Create number 1 so that you're absolved of duties and you can relax, and number 1 can perform. Create more kings and the world will become better.
My name is Vasant Patel and I am from Ahmedabad and we belong to Pharma segment. Vision is just vision. It cannot be other. It's according to my perception. It's according to my commitment. It's according to my responsibility. And it's according to my intention. It can be harmful, it can be dangerous, or it can be wonderful. Else, vision is vision. What I have received from this last 4 days, so wonderfully actually I have experienced this Narayana process so far. So many years actually I have been associated with Manoj Ji, Guruji and this culture, I think more than 10 years. But first time ever I have experienced this Narayana process, and because of this only. Yeah. And before that I was under an impression that silence means just not getting disturbed. But first time ever also I have experienced that beyond the disturbance is judgment. Because just before yesterday, I was under impression that I have no any judgment. But yesterday's exercise, each and every moment I do judge. And this is the best tool I have received from Manoj Ji to release myself about this judgment. So wonderfully experience for last 4 days, and in terms of comfort. So of course, yes, each and every moment actually I have experienced wonderful. Thank you very much.
My name is Satish. That time the realization was about detachment. This time it is more about how to set the vision, and one thing I learned is about the silence. All these days I thought silence is maybe sitting outside, or maybe somebody is scolding us, somebody is saying against to us, so we can just sit out and just pass that. But now I realized, because I do a lot of judgment, so now I realize that silence is not about sitting idle somewhere. Silence is about not doing any judgment. That is the realization I have.